Namaste, friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot, and I am so excited to be bringing you this message today. I have finished all the zodiac readings. They are being uploaded as I do this reading. Good information in all of those, so please check out your sun, moon, rising, and if you're a cross watcher for your divine counterpart, you may want to check out their sign. So anyway, thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, hello, I am Elle, and I'm going to do a reading for just whomever needs to hear it. This is just going to be a specific message for a segment of the collective, or possibly just one or two people. So we're just going to take it as it comes. Remember, this is a general reading. If you need a personal reading, please connect with me at the link in the description box. I'm probably going to do a summer sale on my readings. Maybe after May. In May, I'll start just because I have a very light summer schedule right now. And I think it'll be a great time to give a discount on some personal readings so that those who need them during this shift and moving forward will be able to get a little bit more specific information. Okay, so I'm going to get started. I'll tell you the decks as I go through them. Please read the information in the description box if you've not been to my channel before. But if you're returning or a subscriber, thank you so much for your positive presence here. Thank you for helping work with the YouTube algorithm, as I don't monetize this channel. This is part of my mission. So I feel like this is getting these messages out to people for their highest and greatest good, to help them along this journey, is part of what I'm here to do. So we're going to get started with the Roomy Oracle, and let's see what messages come through. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't in peace for someone else, please. And this is for no specific sign. This is just a general what's going on. Blessing of Zahara. It's a 39 card, which is a 12, which is a 3. And this is a kind of receiving, it feels like you're receiving this new high energy shift with, and today is April 26th. It's before the new moon solar eclipse in Taurus. And this is the shift we've been talking about, but you can see all of that light energy being integrated. So check out those zodiac sign readings, because there's some good information on how to prepare for the integration of these energies. So let's see what this is. I don't know if I've pulled this card before. Let go of thought. Don't take it to your heart. You are naked, and thought is like ice. You use thought to seek release from suffering and pain, while thought is the cause of your suffering and pain. The realm of creation is outside the scope of thought. O foolish one, see the opus and behold the beauty. Look in the direction from which the images flow. See the brook that causes the wheel to turn. Is that it? Yep. All right. Your soul needs better quality food. It has been detoxing. Oh, that resonates for sure if you've been on my channel any length of time. You have been shedding old thoughts, feelings, pains, and struggles. Memories of the past have been flooding out of your soul like parasites being expunged. And now your soul, thus cleansed, is in need of genuine nourishment to restore it to full radiance and vitality. This oracle comes to you with special guidance. You are being given a blessing of Zabra, the radiance of brightness. This blessing has a purpose. It is to clear out that which would obstruct your full unfoldment, to support the divine jewel in your soul in shining. That is exactly what those zodiac readings said. This is a clearing out of all the old vibrations, the old energy. This is the elevation. We've been talking about this new shift into buoyant, more uplifting ascension energy, and the clearing away of anything residual. So that goes right along with the readings for the zodiac. So please check those out. They should be finished posting today. I think I've got over half of them posted. I'm going to pull a Lover's Oracle. The shift that we are experiencing now is shifting into heart-centered awareness, and it's like activation for our decision making. It's our decision making matrix is being shifted from the mind to the heart. Only time will tell. There's absolutely the heart center here. And look at the butterflies of transformation. So only time will tell. Oh, and this one stayed down. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Sacred Union Tarot. And I did not get the name from this deck. So this is, as we clear out some of this old energy, it's lower vibration and we ascend, it is bringing in more of the twin flame, divine counterpart energies. And it is clearing the way for union. There's been a lot of healing done. There's been a lot of work done by the divine masculine and divine feminine. And that could be for two different beings incarnated, or it can also mean that it is your masculine and feminine in you have finally come into union and balance, and now thus moves everything else shifted forward. This is the Muse Tarot. There's the Hierophant. Here's that spiritual energy, that elevation, that gift of higher consciousness because of all the clearing and the shift. And that's also a divine masculine indicator for me. Only time will tell. So if you have a question about your connection, go with the flow and allow it to unfold naturally, is how I'm interpreting that card. Here we have the Emperor, both divine masculine significators for me. And then we have, the Muse of Emotions, which is the King of Cups. All right. Definitely divine masculine energy coming in. I very rarely get the Emperor and the Hierophant card together. Very rarely. Now, I did hear a warning from Spirit. Don't allow your divine masculine energy to become unbalanced, because it's very heavy here. Four of Voices. Seven of Emotions. Page of Voices. And Six of Pentacles. Okay, so the Four of Voices to me is taking time to integrate, you know, kind of a little, I want to say self-isolation time, maybe kind of hermit, but it feels as though the healing has been done and now you kind of see the light and you're seeing things through different eyes, a different perspective. But this to me is a sign of clarity. It's like, okay, now I get why all of the things have happened on this journey. So then we have the Seven of Emotions, which is not knowing exactly what choice to make, but maybe being a little overwhelmed or having many opportunities. And then we have this Page of Voices. And this Page of Voices is definitely, if you can see, put the glasses on to see clearly, to make the most appropriate choice. Could also mean that the divine counterpart is watching you. So be careful what you post on social media. You know, if you're going to send out frustration, anger, resentment, you know, whatever you put out there will come back to you. So, you know, kind of be in this receptive. This is very action oriented, kind of taking charge of your spiritual path. Maybe not sharing your emotions so much because you're not quite clear what to do now that this shift has occurred or is occurring. We're under the energy of it now, so you're going to start to feel it. But this is kind of restoring balance, the equilibrium. So it just feels like we need to have this equilibrium. This balanced energy of masculine and feminine feels really heavily masculine dominant here before we make decisions. They said bottom of the deck. Yeah, 6 of voices. So here we have the 6 of Pentacles, a 6 of voices. That's the 6 of Swords. Be very deliberate in making your decisions and the thoughts that you're choosing in order to move forward. Because we have a lot of thinking here. We have the 4 of voices, the 7 of voices, the 6 of voices. Those are the swords. But then we have emotions and pentacles. So this is really carefully examining your decision making from a balanced perspective. Now that you have this additional clarity. Okay, so let's pull some cards from the Divine Masculine energy, the Sacred Union. And just, I have never pulled that card from this Lover's deck before, this Sacred Union. I've pulled Sexual Union, but this is definitely Spiritual Union. And it's based upon your decision making. If you're going to be deciding everything from your perspective of thought, without giving regard to your emotions, then it's going to become unbalanced. You need to, we're supposed to be leading from the heart chakra now, being wide open and clear as to what we need to do. And this card just keeps speaking to me, so I'm going to pull it. Secret Admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. That's come up quite a few times, and that could be this King of Cups. Let's find out about the Sacred Union, Secret Admirer, and only time will tell. Temperance, patience, balance, being in that energy of what I just heard was restored energy, restored balance, clear, crisp, clean energy. Now that you've done all the clearing, all the negative residual energy has been eliminated. 10 of Cups. The Magician. 2 major arcanas on either side of the 10 of Cups. Manifesting this from this balanced place. That is why this Sacred Union is coming into fruition, is because you're in this balanced energy. That you've been patient. You've allowed things to unfold. Okay, so we weren't all patient, but we did at some point surrender to divine timing and released the expectation. And now with this shift, this is the gift. It's the 5 of Wands. We struggled. There was conflict within ourselves and conflict within the connection. But now we are in this place of patience and balance. We have overcome that. See how he's looking down? Like, gosh, I don't miss that part. I don't miss that internal struggle. I don't miss that, you know, trying to control it, trying to overcome it. Ooh, there's the Hierophant. Again? We have the Hierophant over here. Yep. Another major arcana for the masculine energy. If you'll see, they're all masculine figures there. It's almost like, okay, I get it now. I get it. This was a spiritual connection. Could be the masculine awakening, realizing what the Ten of Cups feels like now, as opposed to the egoic manifestation, the Ten of Cups manifestation. Okay, we have quite a few cards. 2 cards that flipped. Oh my. Yeah. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. Brand new start. Clarity received. Now moving forward with balanced energy between the heart and the head. Be careful not to let your thoughts overrule what you know in your heart. Bottom of the deck. 9 of Swords. Don't go back into this energy. This will derail you. This is not surrendering energy. This is trying to control. This is trying to control an outcome. So we have the 6 of Swords over here, Divine Feminine energy. And it's interesting because right under that is the 5 of Wands. A lot of mirroring going on here. She's already given up control and she's just following. See, that's her hand. That's her, like her life path. She's just surrendered to what her path is. And that's why this is like overcoming this 3 of Swords. And underneath that is the Death card and Justice and the Star and Awakening and the Devil. Oh my gosh. And the Magician. Holy cow. And the Wheel. Look at all those major arcanas. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. 7 major arcanas right in a row, and you see how much I have used this deck now for all the zodiac readings. That's almost impossible. That's why she has surrendered. The universe has given her strong guidance for healing, for her awakening, overcoming toxic energy, and manifesting her own fate through surrender. Trying to control. She surrendered that and decided to follow her fated path. That's incredible. So, Divine Feminine, heavily under the influence of divine guidance, little divine pressure. It's almost like there's no way you could not choose to follow your path. And now has surrendered to the Divine Masculine. Here we have the 4 of Swords under the 9 of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and 3 of Cups. Okay, what this, and 3 of Wands. What this says to me is that the Divine Masculine has been really stressed out because there's been some separation, and there's a lot of fear that he's kind of keeping everything close to the breast because he's feels the Queen of Swords is not really interested in this manifesting this union. And so he's had to overcome that, but he could easily slip back into that energy. Let's pull a couple of the Sacred Traveler. This is an interesting, this is definitely the shift. I don't think the Divine Feminine can go back into lower vibration energy. I think she is on her ascension path. But it could be that she's really into her masculine energy. So be mindful that you need to maintain the balance. Mystic Healer. Healing energy flows through you. Well, with all of that divine energy, there's a purpose, and that is to help heal others. To help other people. Rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. Look at this beautiful energy. This is this 10 of Cups. What I keep hearing is it's all within reach. Answering the call. The time is now. Only time will tell. All right, there's your answer. The time is now. All right, let's pull some from the Illuminated Tarot. Oh, this card stayed on the King of Clubs. We'll see what that is. This is a very positive reading. Divine Feminine, you have been under such divine pressure. that it's almost like there was no escaping your journey. There's no going back. Queen of Hearts. That's Queen of Cups. So we have the King of Cups, Queen of Cups, King of, and this is the Five of, ooh, yeah. So let's start with the King of Clubs. The Magician. Transformation. Skill and transformation. Queen of Hearts. The Empress. So we have the Magician, the Empress. Fertility, responsibility to nature. And then the Five of Clubs. The Devil. All three major arcana. Temptation, attachment, and control. So here we have the Magician and the Devil on either side of the Empress. Is that not absolutely amazing? All three major arcana. This reading is beyond. I hope I have no technical glitches here, because this is beyond amazing. I'm going to pull from, nope, I said to use the clarifying deck. Whew, this is powerful, powerful shift. This is, it feels like your life will never be the same. Take it as it resonates, but if this resonates for you, wow. This is stepping into on your spiritual path. Okay, here we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Seven of Pentacles. Six of Cups. Okay, this is making sense now. Two of Wands. Okay, on the King of Pentacles on the reverse. Okay, so what this says to me, and I'm just going to read it. I'm an intuitive card reader, so whatever comes in from the message. The Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles would be the Eight of Pentacles. You're waiting on this last pentacle to start doing the work with the counterpart. Six of Cups is the soulmate, you know, divine counterpart energy. And the Two of Wands is now walking this path with this divine counterpart, but you've been waiting kind of to show up in the 3D, and there he is. But he still has a little bit of fear because he's afraid that you're no longer interested in walking this journey with them. There's the Magician again, and the Knight of Pentacles. It's taking a really long time, and there's the Sun and the King of Wands. So not really ready for the divine masculine to come in just yet. He's still struggling a little bit with this fear, but he's under some divine pressure too, with this Temperance, Magician, and the Ten of Cups in the center. Then the Hierophant. He is becoming aware of the spiritual journey, and there on the right on the other side of that is these new beginnings in balance of heart and head. He's still struggling a little bit with some of the conflict, but he's overcoming that. But it feels as though he's still a little anxious. We have Four of Swords, Four of Pentacles, the Magician, Knight of Pentacles, the Sun. He's basically waiting for the right time. He feels like, I heard he'll receive a sign when he is meant to come into union, but he's still overcoming a little bit of this fear, because it feels as though we have the Magician card quite a few times here. It feels he's sensing from the divine feminine that you know, she's either going to just move on her path without him, or you know, there's this, he feels as though she may regard him as toxic, That makes perfect sense. Okay. All right. I'm going to leave it there. That was quite a powerful message. I'm just absolutely stunned at all of these major arcanas. It's just, I mean, that's just impossible for all of that to happen. So I know you feel the pressure, Divine Feminine. This has been a transformative journey. I mean, this is where you are. This is the pressure from the universe, the guidance from the universe to have transformed you. And it's been a painful journey. But the time is now. So answering the call, the time is now. The call of sacred union is coming once the masculine overcomes this anxiety over thinking that the divine feminine, that's why you can't be in this divine masculine energy, because that's not receptive. They're not sensing that you're receptive. And they're afraid that you feel that because of the past, their toxic energy is not going to be welcome with you anymore, which it isn't, but they have healed. Okay, namaste.